Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rosie and this is my Rosie Life. Today I thought I'd change things up and feature my daily duel. I normally show my vertical planner, but I wanted you guys to see how I also use the daily duel alongside my vertical planner. If you guys don't know who I am currently a full-time college student in undergrad, finishing up my bachelor's degree in accounting. I also have two kids that keep me quite busy, so my schedule is full most of the time, and I use and rely on my planners quite heavily to keep me on track with everything that I have going on. The majority of the time that I've been in college, I've also been working, so if you want to watch some of my previous videos, I'll link them up here so you can see what my schedule looks like when I am working, going to school, and have my girls in school with activities and stuff like that. I normally try to plan in the evening right before I go to bed so that I can kind of get everything out that I want to do. I typically look at my weekly vertical planner to see what I have going on that week, and then I kind of plan based on that. If I can't get to it in the evening, I normally will do it like first thing that morning. But if you look here, this is Monday, and this semester I was able to schedule myself a little bit better to only be in school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this allowed me to have Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays off to study and do everything that I needed to do. So here I've set myself my own schedule of studying in the morning and then doing homework in the evening. And then of course to the right I have like my to-do list, things that I want to do around the house. Sometimes I don't get to them and that's okay, but if I have them written down, I will at least try. And then I have like a social media section as well. My planning style for the daily duel has changed a bit. I used to not really use stickers on this one. I kind of considered this daily duel like my workhorse. I just kind of fill it in with pen and that's pretty much it. But when I bought my vertical, I bought the Erin Condren vertical Flora, and it's very neutral, and I'm really liking the way it looks without a lot of fuss on it, stickers. And so what I'm finding is that now I'm enjoying putting stickers on the daily duel and decorating this one and taking my time a little bit more with it. So that's definitely a change. And then if you see here, I'm using the BrunnoPlanningCo stickers. That should be no surprise if you follow me and watch my videos. I'm obsessed with her stickers and I pretty much use them every day. And I always try to put some sort of quote to motivate myself, whatever speaks to me at the time. I like to fill out that space on the bottom right with something like that. It just helps to keep me focused and motivated as I go from day to day with everything that I have going on. And usually things are pretty crazy around here because we're just so busy. And now we're moving on to Tuesday, and so I'm just kind of looking back to see what I've done. A lot of times I would have added something the day before that I didn't originally plan, or if plans change, sometimes I make a note of it. So today I have school, and I'm pretty much in school from 8 to 2. I do get a break in the middle, but I'm pretty much in school all day. So today is my full schedule where I have yoga in the morning, and then I have my literature class and my strategic management class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My fourth class is online, so thankfully I don't have to physically go to this class. So under chores, you're going to see me pretty much write the same thing over and over. I think all week of the things that I'm trying to get cleaned up, and I usually put how long I want to stay on each task. So like the kitchen 20 minutes, the papers 10 minutes. And the reason I'm doing this is because I have quite a lot of like big projects that I'm working on at home. The kitchen, it's not just that I'm cleaning it, I'm actually decluttering it. And so in order for me not to get so overwhelmed with everything, I just kind of break it up throughout the week a little bit at a time. And for me, that's a little bit more manageable than if I try to do it all at once and I get really frustrated. I have a ton of paperwork that I have needed to get through for quite some time. I know a lot of people could probably feel my pain with the paper clutter, but I, between me and my two kids and like junk mail, we accumulate paperwork really fast. And so for quite some time, I've just kind of like not dealt with it. And so I'm just trying to get all of that cleared up. So every day I'm chipping away at the kitchen, at the paperwork, and then my bedroom, I'm also like rearranging it, decluttering it. And that's why you see like this week, it just has the same thing over and over. I have to write it down in order for me to make sure that I stick to it. And then, nothing looks different here. I have homework at the bottom at 7. That's kind of when I try to like just go to my room and do what I need to do. And then I have a separate little section for my social media, the things that I want to do. And now we're moving on to Wednesday. And if you see, I'm always looking back at the day before to see what I missed and what I got accomplished, because a lot of times I'm having to move things forward if I don't get something done. Perhaps it wasn't like time sensitive, but it still needs to get done. So that's why I'm always looking back at the day before on my daily duel. And then I'm also always looking at my weekly planner to see what I put on there that I needed to do or get done but couldn't remember. I do have a Zoom meeting on Wednesday. Today is my day off of school, but I do have a Zoom meeting at a place where I volunteer, and that's going to take a little bit of my time. A little bit over an hour is usually how long these things last. And then I do have on my errands list that I need to turn in some paperwork for my daughter's school for athletics that they've asked. And then here again is my list of 3 things that I'm working on: the kitchen, the paperwork, the bedroom, and then the usual, like I try to do a laundry load a day so I can keep, the amount of laundry at bay. Anybody out there feel me on this laundry business? It's insane, and it's one of my least favorite things to do is laundry. Okay, so I do have a morning routine, but I usually just put AM routine instead of listing out all the things that I do in the morning to get myself going. Just because I feel like it's too much trying to write it in every single day. And this day, I actually did have to do a little bit of running around. We needed to go to the library and turn in some books, and then I had to go turn in that paperwork for my daughter's, school and stuff. And so I just kind of fill in on the time blocks when I want to do the running around. If you see the little arrows, I kind of pointed them to the direction of when I want to do these things. And of course, my day wouldn't be complete without my motivational quote for the day. I also ended up looking back at my weekly planner and realized that today is grocery day. I've actually changed my grocery day to Wednesday. So it's one less thing that I have to do on the weekends. I don't like being there when everybody else is there. And so far it's working out great. Now we're moving on to Thursday. And today is actually really full day because not only do I have school for the majority of the morning and the afternoon, but my daughter starts high school this year, and so they're having fish camp today, and my husband is going to take her while I'm at school. But then both schools also decided to have parents' night, and it overlaps. So we're going to be running around in the afternoon, early afternoon, into the evening from one school to the other, which is from like one end of town to the other. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it because we get to meet some of the teachers and stuff like that. But that just means that we're gonna be running around all over the place. And it actually turned out really nice. I got to visit, it's the same high school that I graduated from, and it looks completely different. Of course, they've added a whole like section to it, and it was just pretty cool roaming the halls and looking at everything and remembering when I was there, but also like all of the new stuff that they have and the stuff that they offer the kids. I'm actually quite excited for my daughter to start high school. And so because this day was one where we were just not going to be home hardly, I didn't really do a lot as far as chores are concerned and cooking. I don't even remember if I ended up making anything or if we bought takeout. But yeah, I didn't really schedule myself heavy on the to-do list here because I knew that we were going to have a lot going on with the girls. If you see, I couldn't quite figure out how to fill this in, or I didn't like the way that it looked the first 2 times that I put it on there, so I kept whiting it out and redoing it. And then in the end, I still didn't like the way it looked, but I didn't want to white it out again. So I just kind of went with it. Since things were overlapping with each other, I think that's what made it a little bit difficult for me. I did do my usual like homework routine in later on in the evening, and I did write in 2 things on my to-do list, which was the kitchen and the paperwork. But if I'm not mistaken, I ended up not even working on the paperwork. The kitchen is just something that naturally gets cleaned every night, but I didn't do anything extra. I of course put in my daily quote. And this was pretty much it for the day. There really wasn't a lot of room for anything else. And now it's Friday. Yay! So, again, I'm just looking back to see what I got done or what I didn't. If you see, the little paperwork is X'd out. I did not get to it. And then I did add a sticker to the bottom. I really like the sticker. It's from the Erin Condren sticker book. Just to give it a little bit of decoration. I didn't have a whole lot going on this Friday. It was a pretty chill day. Fridays, my mom has been coming over and bringing the girls pizza since they've been on summer break. And so she came over that day and brought us pizza for lunch. So that's like one last thing that I had to worry about. Again, I did my usual like morning routine. This day, my husband was going to be working late. Like, I think he ended up coming home at around 9 or 10. So I was with the girls all day, and we didn't do a whole lot. I did some schoolwork, of course, but I think we just sort of like relaxed most of the day and the evening. It's not always going to be like this. Once my kids go back to school next week, we're going to be in the full swing of everything, and there's usually a lot of like extracurricular stuff going on the weekends and whatnot. So I think I just kind of took this day to enjoy it, knowing what's coming ahead. And this is pretty much it. I added a few stickers just to kind of like dress it up a bit, but this is just how I use my daily planner alongside of my weekly planner, and it's normally filled out a lot more, but like I said, my girls haven't started school yet, so we're not in the full swing of things, but it's only going to get busier from here. Let me know if you guys have any questions that I can answer for you as far as how I use my planners. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Plan With Me videos. See you on the next one.